My contemporary Gothic project revolves around how Gothic concepts are applied to fashion. In my presentation, I will review 5 to 7 different Gothic fashion subgenres. I will show a photograph of an outfit, describe the particular details which indicate how it represents a particular subgenre. The Gothic fashion subgenres I plan to review are military Gothic, romantic Gothic, fetish Gothic, punk Gothic, and corporate Gothic. Possibly avant-garde Gothic as well. We will see on that one. Gothic tropes are often show up in Gothic fashion, and they can be a visual way of creating storytelling. There's often fascination with the supernatural, and I tend to favor black as the main color in the Gothic wardrobe. The uncanny can be applied to Gothic fashion just as it is to narrative writings. One of the main differences is when certain Gothic subgenres are applied to fashion, they can appeal to more people, such as romantic Gothic fashion, while other Gothic subgenres of fashion can be very off-putting to certain individuals. Many individuals who wear extreme darker Gothic fashions will often receive negative reactions from others, as people tend to assume that the point of that person dressing that way is to scare or horrify, or assume that the wearer worships the devil. None of these things may be true of the individual. They may simply be showcasing a genre of fashion which appeals to their aesthetics. The Gothic sensation of terror can be instilled subtly with fashion when individuals wear outfits which don't necessarily fit their location. Tensions can slowly build from their obscurity and uncertainty, resulting from the uncanny. The negative sensations created by some Gothic fashion can cause people to literally cross the street to avoid walking in the same path as that individual. I think this fear comes from the viewer's imagination, and has nothing to do with the Gothic wearer themselves. Our society is based on Christianity, and anything which differs or may insult the religion makes many people uncomfortable. This too is part of the Gothic fashion world, which displays a variety of religious symbols in an uncanny manner, and often creates a feeling associated with religious fervor or religious doubt. Much of Gothic fashion utilizes symbols such as the crucifix, pentagrams, ankhs, and sigils, with the goal, similar to Gothic literature, to diffuse and unsettle the viewer. It accomplishes this feeling by exposing the ways ideologies shape our perception of reality. The wearing of some of these symbols can even result in viewers trying to, quote, save the soul of the Gothic wearer, when in reality they know nothing of that individual but make assumptions based solely on their fashion choices. Modern Gothic fashion is more times than not truly a fashion choice, in that it appeals to the wearer's aesthetics and has absolutely nothing to do with anything deeper than a fashion choice. Has absolutely nothing deeper to do with the person, purely that is their fashion choice. Romantic Gothic fashion is deeply entwined with early ideas of the Romantics. That is something I plan to cover in this Gothic presentation. There's also a semblance of the taboo and deviance in more of the foreboding Gothic fashions that use symbols. This form of Gothic fashion can be seen as deviant behavior, as it is often to create a reaction of shock in the viewer. Frequently, the goal to shock is to actually make people think twice and to provoke thought about what they perceive about someone based on their appearance. Some people do it just for fun or to excite a reaction. These are just a few of the things that I plan to cover in my contemporary Gothic project. I will be posting a picture below of one of the outfits that I plan to cover. It's going to be the fetish goth look that I styled. some of the elements that make fetish gothic or appeal specifically to the fetish community, as the material in which the outfit is made of. It's typically leather or latex, having to do with chains, embellishments, and things of that nature. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, feel free to drop them below in the comments. I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. And yeah, you'll see the project when it is finished.